Fam, how are we doing? Happy Easter weekend to you all. Hope you've had a good time with the family. But we got to speak about a short squeeze. Bitcoin is slowly creeping up. And as you can see, we are getting ready, right? At any moment now, there is a pop to the $95,000 to $100,000 mark. Okay. And the important thing to understand is altcoins are about to join the race. So here is the important trend line that we've had on altcoins. And that is now showing its head over here and starting to pop through the trend. So again, I want us to prepare for the short squeeze. At any moment, this will start to begin. I can see Solana is starting to lead the race. I want to speak about a couple of altcoins that are starting to pop a little bit before the rest of the markets. And I want you to be prepared for the major short squeeze because it may be a lot bigger than what we think. Okay, this might actually be a squeeze at any point now from $85,000 to $100,000 in Bitcoin. And what that does for altcoins is massive. And yet again, what that is going to do is put you a part of the 20% club. 20% make the most money in crypto, and that's the current entries and the areas that we are fighting now. The moment the market lifts up, you're going to see a lot of people come flying back in. Right? They now come a little bit later, and that's the next phase that comes in. So if you want to be early in this next wave and you really want to pay attention to making money back quicker than everyone else and going into profits, right? Today is a very important show. So lots of love to you all. Hope you've had a great weekend. No more wasting time. Let's find my intro video over here and let's go.
I try and help everyone in my space, and this is what I get. I try and fight the devils, but inside I'm just like 𝗧𝗿𝗍𝗱𝗏. Welcome to Sheldon Show.
Fam, sending you lots of love. Hope you're having a good time with the family, friends. Keep yourself nice and appreciative, if I may say it. Be grateful. Look around and see this is what I got, right? And be very grateful this weekend. And then we jump on the wagon. We say, okay, this is what we want to do next. But it's always important to humble yourself, ground yourself first, and then we focus on everything else we want to chase and accomplish. So lots of love from my side, and hope you guys have had or are having a great weekend. Let's jump straight into it. So let's speak about Bitcoin quickly. I want to go through the squeeze, go through a couple of levels here. Oh, just before I get into that, guys, the first important thing here is I'm about to deliver one of the best sniper schools in 3 days from now. It is going to be incredible. Not only am I going to go through a 3x strategy, okay, I'm actually going to show you how to build your entire roadmap for this bull market to show you that if you have 10 grand and you want to achieve paying a student loan, you want to achieve paying debt, you want to try and make $3,000 a month, I teach you how to build these businesses and how to take that money and split it. Then what's amazing about that too is what I also do is I tell you, hey, okay, 3,000 needs to be made into a $20,000 business, let's say. Okay, we create the roadmap, but then I say, okay, but then let's find the tokens that you're going to trade. And I teach you how to find the tokens. Then what I show you is to say, these 3 tokens is the only tokens you will trade on this specific time frame with this 4-step method that tells you how to long and how to short and when to buy and all. It's just a system that you follow, right? And what you have is a full automation system. You have a system that has full understanding of where it's going, what it's trading, what time frame it's doing. Therefore, you're going to remove 95% of all the noise, all of the tweets, all of the news events, all of these things doesn't matter anymore. It's all gone, right? Because you are really narrowed down to your journey. Guys, this is about you. What do you want to achieve? This is what it's going to teach you. So Sniper School over here starts in 3 days. Join me. Now you can get it for free, guys. You can see it's up to 2 grand here. You can get it for free. So go here below, click on the Sniper School link over here. Okay, I promise to absolutely destroy it with energy and alpha when you are there, and just put in your email over here and sign up. Then it's going to ask you to verify. And in order to get this course for free, all you have to do is be using one of our exchange links. Any of these partners here, any of them. Bybit, Blowphone, WeX, BTCC, we got all of them. We have many. If I actually show you here on school here itself, they are many partners. Any of my links below in the show get you into the school for free. Join school, guys. Okay, let's jump in over here. So Bitcoin's got this wall. Right now, we are hovering outside of this trend, and it may hover a few more hours, but just get ready. The pop happens once we start getting through the 88, 89, then we start moving. Okay, altcoins are now starting to catch up. So let's go through the 2 plays on Bitcoin. If we get a little bit more boring, there can be one more little drop like that, and we start pushing into next week. Why next week? Because I was looking at this on the high time frame here. Let's just pop in here to high time frame. Okay, and I can see that the RSI is going to want to cross to the upside. So let's show you here. So here's altcoins alone, and you can see that the RSI is getting ready to start moving. When the RSI starts approaching this 20% mark, you start to see the move on the chart, and it's the bigger move, right? Because you could see here that previously we also saw the RSI go up, right? But when it started to exit, you could see how it really popped up. And it's the same the time before as well, right? Where it starts to slowly go up and then we pop. Okay, so same thing over here, but I want to show you here on Bitcoin too, that Bitcoin is closer to the 20% mark. So you could see that the last time we broke the 20% mark, Bitcoin went from 62,000 all the way to 107,000. Okay, so it's basically meaning here that at any point now, the bigger move will start. So if we decide to, let's say, slow down a little bit for the rest of the weekend, this is what I see. A drop off to A2, then a push up, and then boom, big start to next week. I think next week's going to be a big candle for us, and I think we can finally get some big moves happening. So that's one of the scenarios. Second one is we start breaking through now pretty shortly. We might get rejected at 89 because that's where the wall's sitting. A nice little trap like this, and then we get going. Okay, so those are the two plays. So again, for me, the big things that I'm doing right now is a little bit of the higher time frame and a little bit of the lower leverage trading right now. Okay, but the moment we crack through here, I must know what I'm trading next, and that's when the short-term trades will happen. Right, so the altcoins are about to join the race because alts have been lagging a little bit, but as soon as we start popping through here, there is a strong squeeze. Therefore, you can see things like Solana starting to wake up and starting to pop already. But now get ready for the whole altcoin market to start doing so. Okay, so again, just to give you a little bit of an idea, the pump's going to be pretty big. On Total 3 alone, over the next, the trades that you're working for is up to a 25% move on Total 3, which means many alts can move up to 40%. Okay, and many can move around to 25% as well, but some can really, really high perform. And that's why the early trend breaks will set you above those that haven't broke trends yet, right? However, when the other alts that haven't broke trends starts breaking trends, they'll start catching up. So here again is ETH. I'm busy building the big trade. The trade I'm building up is 224 to 25, right? That's the pop. Now, again, this will take a couple of days, but by not getting the entries when this thing pops, this is what it's going to do, which means, firstly, it might not pull back for a while on the rip up when it starts, right? And then there's only a buying opportunity days later, but you'll see how much higher that buying opportunity is where we are now, right? So again, what I would do is accumulate a decent amount and leave 10, 20% in case things want to go a bit cheaper, or you can add on a little bit later. But I'm busy building positions in these areas. ETH is still one of the big ones. The next one that's looking strong today is ONDO. ONDO is on a verge of a short-term trend break. Okay, and this is when it's going to start moving. So you can see here, right here on the trends, getting ready to pop. So ONDO is also a great spot token right now and a great spot trade. Solana's a little bit gone for now, but looking good, right? High time frame, I still think it's good, but look at that. That's what you want to see. So catch the altcoins that are here because that's what comes next. And we get our first higher high on Sol. Again, Solana is now getting ready to slowly make its way back to that $200, $220 mark. Big, big, big moves. Keep an eye out on a 𝗬𝗍 breakout. Not yet, but keep an eye out on that breakout. Okay, XRP is actually looking pretty strong today. I was looking at this here. Keep an eye out on the shorter term trend break here. If you zoom out, it broke the bigger one too. So when the market gets ready to pop, so remember, trend lines are there to save you. They're there to say, hey, wait for the trend to break. But when it breaks, it's going to get moving. So it's a nice non-prediction strategy. Again, something you're going to learn a lot about in school. Here is ALGO. And ALGO is busy moving in a very nice spot entry range to accumulate ALGO. The move on ALGO is going to be huge, right? The pump, well, the trade here is big. The first one is to 31 cents, but the real one for me is up to 38 cents. This is 100% trade loading. Right, it's in a great area spot. I wouldn't go too high leverage on this. It's not popping just as much on short term yet, but long term perfect entries. Okay, here is Casper is looking great for spot entry outside there. Now remember, guys, there can be one little small trap here, and then we get going. Right, but that for me, I'm not willing to sit and stare at charts for 3-4%. Right, I'm paying attention to the buys now. Keep an eye out on AVAX. AVAX is starting to creep up to this trend. When AVAX breaks this trend, there's a pop coming, and AVAX is going to look to get back into the $30. Right, so big trade incoming on AVAX. I was looking at Doge. Keep an eye out on the Doge wedge, not too far. So the breakout's above the 16.5 cent mark, and then we will get a Doge breakout. THETA, going to be a fun trade, guys. Keep eyes on that over there as well. So, guys, we are still waiting slightly But make sure you have loaded up. Make sure you are ready. Now, I want to go through here again quickly, just to remind you guys. School. I'm going to give school a huge shout out. So what I'm also going to do is I'm going to give away 30 bit funded accounts on the next school main event. I'm going to give away 10 Sniper Club 3-month for free over there. Plus, if you do the school, guys, you get 14 days of Sniper Club for free, which will help you a lot by having a community. Okay, so go here below and join Sniper Club. Now, the next thing as well, guys, is I have something exciting that's coming. I have a sniper indicator, right? It's something that's incredible. It's something that's working really, really, really good. It's been buying now and giving us signals. So here's an example. B1, buy, put a stop loss in, boom, take profits, right? So just on the 4-hour chart, it just absolutely smashed the last Solana entry. Look at that. Boom. 12% streets, take my money and let's go, right? It calls buys, it calls sells. This thing is loading and getting ready. We are a couple of days away from the launch. However, the launch is going to happen in Sniper Club. Sniper Club will have this 3 to 4 weeks before it comes to the public, right? Why? Because I love Sniper Club and they deserve this indicator. It's literally Sheldon charting for you, right? Plus, I have many more. There's many more indicators that are dropping, but this one will be the one that drops first. Gives you stop loss, gives you buy, gives you sell, gives you all of those. So join Sniper Club, not only for the best community and teachers and presenters and everyone that's on there, you're also going to be part of the indicator that is launching in the next 10 days. So lots of love to you all. Here is school. Remember, school, 3 days away. 3 days away. Sign up, just click in your email, get verified, and Sniper Club as well to get indicator. And for now, again, pay attention. The real break happens here. So the 2 plays, that's the 1 play on Bitcoin. The 2nd play is we have the dip off over here, and then we get going. Guys, lots of love to you all. Lots of love to the family. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys all tomorrow or on Tuesday, actually. I'm taking a little bit of break with the family on Tuesday. Lots of love. Have a fantastic day. Goodbye.